Good morning, everyone. Matt Damon really shines in Stillwater. He comes off as your typical Oklahoman man, country, conservative, yet a caring father, and you wouldn't miss a beat walking by him. Probably wouldn't even recognize him if he walked by you in costume. The movie is loosely based on the Amanda Knox case, if you remember, from back in 2007, where an American woman was charged for the murder of Meredith Kircher, a fellow exchange student who shared her apartment. If you kept up with the Amanda Knox case, you'll know how this movie ends, but I won't spoil it for the rest. There are, of course, some modifications and some dramatic events added, like Matt Damon being beat up and the father being a central role in this case. But all in all, it does highlight the central points of the Amanda Knox case. Abigail Breslin is, of course, the star of the show, even perhaps outshining Matt Damon. If you liked her in Science, as well as Zombieland, you'll truly delight in her role here. She's, of course, fully grown up, and you can see how she's basically still the same person. The movie is rated R, but it's mainly just swearing and the occasional violence. So feel free to bring a kid that's at least 11 or 12 to this movie. It's a kind of movie we haven't seen in a while. It's pretty serious. It's large scale from a leading director and big budget with some career pushing performances by Matt Damon. From the beginning, we know we have a good director with Tom McCarthy, spotlight, and the opening shots do kind of create a good background story. Like any great movie actor, Matt Damon always is Matt Damon, but he's got a range, right? He's playing a redneck from Stillwater, Oklahoma. He brings an entire belief system with him and successfully creates it, the way he looks at the world. But after he gets the plane, lands in Marseilles, in Italy, things get complicated, right? He's fighting for his daughter. He's in a foreign country with a foreign legal system. But it really does bring up the best out of Matt Damon. It's no surprise at all that screenwriters, make two plot lines from this Amanda Knox story. I won't say specifically what plot lines ended to 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 avoid spoiling it for you, but they're worth investigating for the entire film. We've got Camille Cottin, Matt Damon's co-star, who is a rising star in France, and she does a really good job playing the sidekick. All in all, if you want a good American thriller that's big budget, it's got big stars and a great director, you really can't go wrong with this one. This one gets a 7 out of 10 or a B plus. And as always, feel free to subscribe, keep you up with movie news. Thanks.